Hey, yo, Mr. White, science, bitch! I'm gonna be showing you my polar bear presentation, Mr. White. I'm
Hey.
Jesse Pinkman.
Hey, yo, bro, plagiarism's not a joke. We all know this is my polar bear presentation. Kind of fucked up, not gonna lie. But, yeah, you know what? Y'all ready to hear some real good shit about polar bears?
Are you gonna play the polar bear presentation before letting everyone else introduce themselves, Matt? That's kind of rude.
Oh, I thought we were doing a late intro, bro. Shit.
Holy shit!
We're not cutting it. We're keeping it.
Bro, how would we have even done a late intro?
I don't know. I'm Matt, though. Then you fucking just say who you are.
I'm Randall. I guess I'm Kevin, but who the fuck knows?
All right, guys. I want to give a little background on this presentation. So we had 2 weeks to do this, and I did it in 10. Woke up at 3 a.m. this morning, and did this presentation. And you know what? I finessed my way to an 87. No matter how horrible this was, I'm proud of it.
Yeah.
How's it going, class? My name is Matthew Mancaros, and I'm going to spend some time describing polar bears and grizzly bears. The polar bear is the largest bear, weighing 1,500 pounds with a 1,300 pound per square inch bite.
You're gonna say penis. What?
It's also one of the only animals that's not scared of humans.
That's also how
Now
much
let's talk about the grizzly bear.
Matt's mom weighs.
Grizzly bear is 8 feet long.
Oh,
damn.
Damn.
Hey, yo, your mom's got a 1,300 pound per
Just for
square inch
context,
bite.
Usain Bolt's top speed was
That's
27
attractive.
miles an hour. How horrifying would it be if these two animals had a kid?
How horrifying would it be
Well,
if
ladies
Gabe's
and
mom had
gentlemen.
a kid? Oh, wait.
We've actually known about the Grolar Bear for quite a long time. Several years ago, we bred a polar bear and a grizzly bear in zoos, and that led us to discover the Grolar Bear. More interesting,
Hold on,
though,
pause
we
it. Did you
discovered
say
that the
gorilla
Grolar
bear?
No, Grolar Bear. Like, you know, like a hybrid between a polar bear and a Grolar Bear. I mean, a polar bear and a grizzly bear.
That's cool, but now I'm way more
Grizzly
invested
bear?
in a
Yeah.
gorilla bear.
Wow.
Not gorilla.
Yeah,
Growler
gorilla
bear.
bear would be fucking
Corolla.
tight.
Bro, it's like kind of scary
A
looking, though.
Corolla
It's like,
bear?
bro,
No,
bro, it's straight up a light-skinned bear.
it really is.
I will keep going.
Wait,
that
what
is
the
able to breed. The Grolar Bear is mostly white with brown paws, and it has the head of a grizzly bear. Its first sighting was in 2006 in northern Canada around the Banks Island. Jim Martell was going hunting, and he shot what he thought was a polar bear. Shocked to discover it wasn't, obviously. This hybrid has become far more prevalent throughout the years as a result of the polar ice caps melting, bringing polar bears and grizzlies much closer together. But what's making this happen now, and what's with the sudden spike in Grolar bears? Like
Climate
many
change.
abnormalities in the past 20 years, climate change is to blame. Thick rising
Called it.
temperatures led to grizzlies finishing their hibernation faster, and
Called
combine
it.
that with the fact that grizzly territory has been expanded in northern Canada,
fucking
it
guy?
leads to far more interactions between male grizzlies and female polar bears. We've actually seen these species spend a lot of time together. We've even seen them eat together, which was unheard of a few years ago. Polar bears also take 3 to 5 days to mate, which is evidence that it's not a fluke, because within 3 to 5 days, a female polar bear would notice that she couldn't mate with a grizzly bear.
Inbreeding.
And all of this combined just serves as evidence that grizzly bears and polar bears' habitats are mixing and will continue to mix. And this is bad, because it means that grizzly bears are going to drive out male polar bears in their already shrinking habitat. Polar bears use their hunting grounds for a lot of things, not just hunting.
What's that pause there?
Polar bears use their hunting
Me
grounds
not being very good at videoing, that's what that was.
to breed.
Me trying to hit the
and
5
they
minute
also
mark.
use their hunting grounds to look for mates. You know, to add fuel to this fire, they have a very limited diet, which can only be found in their hunting ground, which is known as the ring seal. However, it's important to note that Grolar bears being a sign of climate change is a debated issue, with a lot of people claiming that some grizzly bears just wandered a little too far into polar bear territory and did their business. It takes years to fully understand what's going on, and unfortunately, we won't know for a really, really long time. This is actually why Grolar bears don't have a scientific name yet, you know, along with the fact that Grolar bear is a pretty fun thing to say. Polar bears and grizzlies split off from their common ancestor relatively recently. And by relatively recently, I mean 500,000 years ago. And this is why their hybrid can still breed. Let's talk about the future of the polar bear. And if I'm being frank, the future of the polar bear is looking pretty bleak as of right now.
Thank God we have SeaWorld.
The Grolar Bear has a way more diverse diet.
Dude, I just triggered so many people.
And if we don't want the Grolar Bear to overtake the polar bear, we're going to have to prioritize preserving the polar bear's habitat. We can preserve the polar bear's habitat.
No, we need
Bro.
to take him to SeaWorld.
Bro, I told you, like, I am not very good at video editing.
Foot.
It can be as simple as being aware of how long our showers are,
Or turn the
just
lights
turning
off,
off the
bro.
lights when you leave the room.
Called it.
And for
Right?
my fellow broke college students out there,
Dude, I can't see this video, and this is just the most like
Grolar Bear.
Oh, don't worry.
uninteresting thing
I
in the
haven't
world
either.
to me.
I didn't know there was a video going on until like the last 5 seconds.
Bro, it's this was bad, bro. Like, I was just so tired. I took like 10 takes, so like in this take you can't tell, but I'm just done, and it's like an hour before it's due, so I'm just trying to get it close to not shitty.
Okay, so my question though, you said you did this all at 3 a.m., right?
Yes.
Okay, so you went surfing twice right before. Instead of doing literally any of that, you went surfing not once, no, but twice.
Bro, because I was working on chem yesterday, so it was like I was like, I'm gonna go surfing while I'm working on
At
chem.
Phil's barbecue?
No, Phil's coffee.
Phil's coffee. Okay,
Yeah.
that's a productive place.
Yeah.
This is a productive place. I was like, yeah, you're not getting shit done at Phil's barbecue.
You just
bro.
can't write your paper because your fingers are just covered in barbecue sauce. It's just
I'm getting
impossible.
A full rack of ribs and a
Bro.
fucking tequila
Bro, just
sunrise.
imagine the way to be like, I take your like, shut the fuck up, I'm trying to do homework.
But give me a round of cornbread, stat.
You'd be in a
Oh,
food
that
coma
sounds
so fast you just wouldn't be able to write. It's like the opposite effect of caffeine.
Bro, I actually want like a McRib now or something.
Dude,
Out of all
Phil-
the barbecue food,
10, 16. Yeah, what the hell?
out of all
We
the
gotta talk
barbecue
about that
food,
first.
a McRib.
That's the go-to. That's sad.
That's so disrespectful.
It is.
I'm-
But if you're fucked up enough, you will order
It's
that
good.
fucking
Bro.
McRib.
Dude,
What a
give me the
story.
sausage burritos and I'm set for life.
Bro, I quit my job now.
Because of the McRib.
No, but the McRib's involved, but no. So like we had these like short rib barbecue sandwiches, right? And my boss would always yell at me because you know how, like in a restaurant you have to call out orders. Whenever we get one of those, I'd be like, "Hey, yo, Ian, one McRib." God, it's not a McRib.
Yeah, I mean, you guys can't you get sued for copyright?
Yeah.
Or fucking.
You're announcing something that doesn't belong to you guys.
Hey, you
Or
ordered a
like the
10-piece
manager-
McNugget?
Yeah, you got a Chick-fil-A. Here, where's my double?
The main manager got really mad because we had these really shitty tacos, and I'd be like, "Hey, yo, we got 2 food poisonings like right here." And the like main manager heard me say, he's like, "You can't say that." He says, like, "You can't say that," like at front of the house, and I'm like, "Fuck."
Also, I realized about 5 minutes into recording this that my microphone was using the wrong one, so the audio quality of me talking for the first 5 minutes is probably absolutely horrible. But
Well, I mean, it was just
I don't
Matt's
care.
speech.
Yeah, true. I bet me doing Jesse Pinkman is so crusty and like the audio probably peaks so much.
That sounds good, man. I like the sound of that. That'll get the people drawn in.
For everyone listening right now, this happened in real time.
Yeah.
For anyone wondering, this shit happens in real time and
Oh,
it's
yeah.
edited to sound like shit.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I'm playing.
Fucking Matt. Oh, yes, sir. We witnessed Matt's superior video editing, and now we're getting raw. We're getting fucked with this raw audio footage.
You can't say "fucked" and "raw" in the same sentence, bro.
I
It just doesn't
can.
Sound right.
Fun fact
It's
about the
not
show is that
way
actually we
more
recorded this in a
comfortable.
studio with really high quality mics and then just lower the quality of the microphones to make it sound more homemade.
We gotta get in the same studio as Orangutan Banging. Charge us $125 an hour, and then we gotta produce Orangutan Banging.
We should make a sound room.
That would be hilarious.
We should make a fucking sound room.
Gotta
I'll just
reach out
cover it
to
in
the-
soundproof.
Yep.
Yeah.
And have a microphone in it. Sitting around the table.
Got 4 dudes in a steamy room just podcasting it.
Oh my god. Oh,
No,
recording
not
from the
much.
sauna at like a gym and just letting anyone who comes in talk.
Yo, that'd be kind of nuts.
Hey,
Everyone's
Gabe.
just naked.
Everyone's
just
just
like,
chilling there, just talking.
so, welcome to our show.
And you're recording. So, I feel like it's a great way to like get people like looking after you.
Yeah,
Dude, I feel like that would actually be kind of a lit episode if people
it
tuned in.
would, but
and
we'd
were-
probably get
But
our
that's
asses kicked.
That's like sexual aggression, man.
Not really.
I
You
bet,
just
like,
can't say
one
anything. You can't say
24-hour
nice
fitness.
Magnum dog.
I bet there's some 24. I bet Planet Fitness would be cool with it. For like, hey, can we record a
Dude,
podcast in your
sit
sauna?
Don't put me in
Planet
Planet Fitness.
Fitness.
Nah, fitness dick in your mouth, Gabe.
Oh
Nah.
my god, uncalled for.
Ouch.
Dude, I was what was it? I was talking to someone the other day about this, but we were saying that like so The Wolf of Wall Street is like a very good movie. I think
yes,
everyone can agree, but I think it's very cringy when people who like I think people can say that their favorite movie is Wolf of Wall Street if they enjoy it and they understand it and they know that Jordan Belfort is like a bad person. But the people who like watch it and they have like posters in their room, like I'm in college who had a Wolf of Wall Street poster in their room, and I was like, "Oh, you like the Wolf of Wall Street?" He's like, "Oh, it's my favorite like movie ever." And I'm like, "Oh, that's sick." And he's like, "Yeah, Jordan Belfort is like my hero. Like he's such a legend." Like I think people who idolize like Jordan Belfort is like the most cringe thing ever. Like
Oh, straight up. Bro, you know what? Another version of that is Rick and Morty, bro. Like, you can like Rick and Morty, that's cool. But I straight up was, like, talking to this kid one time, and I was like, oh, yeah, you, like, he had a poster, right? And I was like, oh, yeah, you like Rick and Morty, too? And he was like, he didn't say, yeah, bro, it's sick. You know what he responded with?
I'm Pickle Rick.
No, you were close. Wubba lubba dub dub.
That is so uncomfortable. I don't even know what I would say.
Bro, how the fuck am I supposed to respond to wubba lubba dub dub? Like,
I guess probably just by saying the same thing.
bro, right? But, like, I'm not fucking special needs.
Oh my god. Oh.
You know what these things are for?
What?
These are skate stoppers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can't grind on that.
Yeah. Horrible inventions. Whoever did that hates children.
Yeah.
They said, be safe. Fuck you. Kids
Or-
want to get hurt.
Or you can take it just mad fast and do it on the table.
True. But not on that. Not on the nickel board. That would die.
Not on that, but on like an actual skateboard.
Yeah, facts.
Are you guys
If you
talking
took
about the things they put on like park benches that
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. We're
Yeah.
sitting on a park bench.
We learned about those in one of my construction management classes.
Why do they teach that to our youth?
Bro,
yeah,
it's funny.
what's the point? Just
Bro,
let
it's
people
funny
skate.
because like half the kids in my Arc E class were skate rats.
Nice.
So like whenever they were like designing that shit, they'd always take them out.
Yeah, boo.
Yeah, what's the
Like the-
point? Did they tell you why they have it? Like, just let
It's
people
literally
skate.
to stop. It's for skateboarding, but it's like a lot of like it's funny, bro. You're gonna see this in like the next 30 years, but a lot of like architects or future architects in our generation are making shit in their architecture projects like secretly skatable. Like they have like skate prevention stuff, but they put it in the wrong places because they know the people looking out for it don't know what they're trying to skate.
Yeah. Dude,
Oh,
that's really
rocks.
cool. But like I do understand from like some aspect of like cost. Yes, people skating on it can eventually cause damage. Like it might chip concrete, but it's not gonna be the end of the world. And it's like, yeah, that shit happens anyway. So it wouldn't really be the end of the world because most skaters are actually very respectful and they like wax it first so it doesn't do that. And
Wax what?
it
Their
really-
boards or the concrete?
No, you literally wax the concrete and then there's like a little layer.
I'm sorry. I don't think I've ever seen anyone who skates wax down concrete before they go
Trust
around
me,
on
they
it.
always do. You
Well,
probably
if
just
pull
haven't
out,
seen
like
them
if you
do it.
take any skater's backpack, you'll find a candle in there.
Yeah, a candle, actual board wax, fucking... Dude, I had a friend that literally carried around like one of those like saint candle things, and literally every time he would quote unquote christen a new spot, and break the glass, like, holding it, and then use that to, like, wax down a spot. I'm like, bro, that's fucking weird. But he'd literally do that so that he swept up the area afterwards, so there'd be, like, no dust for other skaters
Bro, I
to,
was,
like...
I was a dick one time. I
Who's
gave a
nice?
kid surf wax.
Oh, my God. You just, like, tacked that kid to the floor.
He probably ate so hard.
Well, he
He's never skating again.
He would have seen the bumps, dude. Like, it would, like, he would have just been like,
He
what?
probably didn't know if he fucking used surf wax. He'd be like, oh yeah, this is probably what it always looks like, and then proceeds to die. You don't
Surf
even
wax
know
makes
if
you,
you're
like,
responsible
stick.
for a kid's death.
Yeah, because they, like, make it a lot softer than regular wax.
Yeah.
So it's like, you can, like, squish surf wax, dude. So it's like, it leaves bumps really easily.
Oh my gosh. That's
Is
so
it
cruel.
also sticky?
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, that's because it's, like, softer, though. It's softer, though. It's the way they make it. Like, they cook it at a lower heat or something.
I thought it was the skate wax that was a lower temperature because you have to put it into the grooves of like concrete and stuff.
No, because the higher temperature, I think the harder it gets. Because, like, it has a faster cooldown.
Word.
Because, like, a slower cooldown will make it softer. A faster cooldown will make it harder.
Hey, did you guys
Like
see
geological disasters, yeah.
did you guys
What
see
was
the, did you see the thing of Ben Shapiro at Home Depot with the one plank of wood in a bag?
Yeah.
Oh god.
Eat shit, liberals.
Wait, here, let me see if I can find the clip and I'm gonna play it because this is the funniest thing I've ever seen.
Wait, was he
Hold on.
standing outside the Home Depot? I think I've
Yes.
seen. Yeah, okay.
I saw a TikTok.
Yeah, here. I'm gonna play this in the thing.
All right,
I was
as
looking
you
up
can
the wax
see,
thing.
I just went shopping at Home Depot. You should do the same. This wood, this board, this poplar is now mine.
He is standing outside of Home Depot with
Bro.
one 2x4 plank of wood
In a plastic
in a
bag.
singular plastic bag, and in his other hand he is like gripping his receipt, like proving that he bought
Yeah.
it and that he
Pull out
did
Arthur wrist.
it. He's holding it like it's a cup of coffee. It's probably the best way to describe Ben Shapiro holding this thing. But what are you going to Home Depot for? To get one plank of wood.
Oh, what are you building? I'm just sticking it to liberals. Bro, okay. Gabe, you know this. I think Kevin knows this. I am more on the conservative side, but I think Ben Shapiro is a tool, bro. Like,
I feel like all of America does.
Yeah.
Even like the super far right leaning dudes, like they're probably like, yeah, he's cool as shit.
This
like,
one piece of wood has done much more for the American economy than Megan Thee Stallion has ever done with WAP. WAP is disgusting. Home Depot is a wholesome American company doing more for the American population than wet-ass pussy, which, as you know, pussy cannot be wet. Pussy is not wet. Ask my wife.
bro, the thing is, too, like, I saw a video of Ben Shapiro explaining why there couldn't be a female 007, and he was like, so you see, fuck, who's 007? Not,
James Bond?
yeah, he's like, so you see, James Bond is the male fantasy. So you cannot have a female play the role of the male fantasy because James Bond always gets the girl at the end of the movie, but if the girl just gets the guy at the end of the movie, she's just a whore.
He said that. That's
Something
so
along
good.
those lines, dude. And I was like, what the fuck?
Okay,
Holy
if
shit.
you think about it, he's not necessarily wrong.
Yeah, true.
He's wrong.
There
Do
are
I
so
agree?
many things
Not
wrong with his
specifically.
whole argument.
Absolutely.
Dude, I think I've told you this, game. I hate Ben Shapiro.
Yeah. Can you imagine watching Shrek? But instead Fiona is the one saving Shrek. Is there a movie?
Dude, the problem
Well,
the problem is his arguments. He can't have an argument without this like ideal conservative utopia as the case scenario. Like he never uses the real world examples. It's always like, all right, so theoretically, we live in a world where CEOs actually make this much money, and this company is dependent. Okay, theoretically speaking, you fall. Like, you know what I mean?
You follow theoretically speaking. Theoretically speaking, I am an alpha male, but literally speaking, I'm a bitch, and I can't make my wife wet.
So theoretically speaking, we live in a world where 2 inches is big, and theoretically speaking, my wife had a wet ass pussy. All right, theoretically speaking, follow? Do you follow? And theoretically speaking, I fucked her in Home Depot.
What the fuck?
Statistically speaking, someone's told me that the average size of the male penis is 4 inches long. So me being 3 inches long is not a tiny penis. That is just around the average size.
Good.
Justifying every problem with a solution. His solution. Oh boy.
I like how a lot of it involves his wife.
Yeah.
Bro.
He talks about his wife so more than logic. Yeah, I'm just gonna. I kind of
Bro,
want to make.
Gabe, I hate to do this to you. I think you're gonna disagree with me on this one.
What?
But I think Joe Rogan also has the same effect as the Wolf of Wall Street and Rick and Morty.
Oh, yeah, somewhat to an extent. I like Joe Rogan, but I don't idolize Joe Rogan.
You're normal about it though. Like, there's people I know who are obsessed with Joe Rogan, bro. Joe Rogan, bro.
Yeah, I'll watch it if he has a cool guest on, because I think he's a good interviewer, and I think he can make an interesting conversation with someone go for 3-4 hours, and he's really good at doing that.
I mean, when he worked for UFC,
Oh, he was a good.
he was a good commentator.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
he has a lot of good things to say. I just think
He's very-
people take their. Oh, sorry.
He's very well-rounded. He's a very well-rounded person.
Yeah.
Like in his knowledge.
I mean, if
Oh,
you're
yeah.
an expert on anything every single day, you're going to become the most I think he's probably the most well-rounded person in the world, if you think about it.
Are we comparing Joe Rogan to a modern day Socrates?
Bro, Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan's the next Da Vinci, bro.
Well, I mean, think about it. Like, Socrates wasn't really liked by a lot of people. Like, he had a very large following and stuff because he was a wise person, because he spoke to a lot of people. He never stopped learning.
Yeah.
That's exactly what he's doing by interviewing all these random people with all these strange
True.
topics and stuff.
Bro, hear me out.
Joe Rogan.
Does this mean they're going to be talking about Joe Rogan and
confirmed?
are they going to
Clickbait?
be talking about Joe Rogan and future
Joe Rogan
philosophy
is
books? Are they
Socrates.
going to refer to Joe Rogan and Kanye West as philosophers?
Okay,
Joe
today,
Rogan
if you turn to page...
Ben Shapiro's wife?
I want you to write a 10-page essay on Kanye West and why his.
If you turn to page 37 of our philosophy books today, we're going to be covering Joe Rogan and the Jamie Pull That Up paradox. Who is Jamie, and what is he pulling up?
Yeah, I'm actually a Roganian. My philosophy.
I think you'd be
used to a
Roganic.
Westian, but I changed my ways.
I think Roganic has that organic sound to it, because
Yeah.
all he does is eat elk, and that's it.
Oh, God, yeah.
Dude, I can so see it. It's just a cult of people who all they do is
Yeah.
hunt for meat, and they all shave their heads, and they all just do taekwondo, and they're just all jacked. And
Why Taekwondo? That's the most pussy martial art.
because that's what he does. Oh no, he does jujitsu. Sorry, jujitsu.
Bro,
I used to take Taekwondo.
Yeah, and it's also
Bro, I
not...
feel like everyone took Taekwondo when they were 8 years old.
No,
but-
everyone took karate.
Yeah.
I fucking took 3 years of karate, 3 years of Taekwondo, and then I did Army Jiu-Jitsu 1. I was fucking tight.
I want to
That
see
must've been
Jujitsu Joe
It
versus
hurt.
Kung Fu Kenny.
Really bad. I don't even know if I learned anything. It was just painful.
Bro, I didn't
It's
learn.
ow, okay. That
Yeah.
hurts, that hurts too.
They really just made you understand where it hurt, and then you just kind of reciprocated.
Bro, I
Okay,
remember
I'll make that same pain
I had this
inflict.
really Brazilian jiu-jitsu instructor, right?
I didn't know this was a thing.
Yeah.
And fucking, I just remember I'm 8 years old at the time, by the way, right?
It's made to get to.
And he'd
Nice.
make me wrestle another 8-year-old, obviously.
double.
And
Yeah.
just with one time I
Oh,
had to
you
wrestle
mean
an
it's
8-year-old girl, right?
Oh, okay.
And I just hear
Matt, I
this dude-
can't hear you because Kevin and Randall are
Sounds
talking
great.
right now.
My bad, my fault.
Oh, I was telling you. All right, so I was 8 years old at the time when I did jiu-jitsu, right?
Yeah.
And the girl I was wrestling was also 8 years old, and I just hear this dude in a harsh Brazilian accent yell, "It's not sexual. It's not sexual. It's not sexual. It is an art form."
What was he doing?
Bro, we were just doing like jujitsu moves, and he was just like yelling that it was not sexual to two 8-year-olds, and I'm like, what? Like in the moment, I probably didn't notice, but looking back, I'm like, what the fuck? Like,
Dude,
bro,
dude confused the words grope and grapple, dude. Like,
dude, straight up.
Imagine a guy. I mean, I feel like that's the equivalent of like dudes who become yoga instructors just so they can like touch women.
Right, bro. I feel like that's so many porns. Like, on God, like,
why'd you even go there? I'm like saying like genuinely, there's dudes who are yoga instructors that are just like, oh no, you gotta lift your leg like this, and he's just gripping their thighs.
bro, that's straight up a porn video, probably.
Probably, it
And
definitely
that's
is.
when you say out of pocket shit when it's like we're talking about something that isn't vaguely sexual, and he's like, "Hey, by the way, it sounds like you're talking about dildos." We're like, this guy's like, "Yeah, that's the start of a lot of porn." Like, the pockets are empty. You're
Bro.
throwing the whole pocket out the window.
Bro, if you're gonna tell me a guy becoming a yoga instructor just to touch women doesn't sound like a porno.
I mean, it's so true.
And this is the problem with today's youth. They're too consumed by pornographic media, and this is partially due to Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion facilitating this.
No, it's fucked up and it's horrible that people actually do that. Those people should go to hell. But I'm telling you, that's a porn.
What else is, Matt?
Did Ohio just ban porn?
Dude,
Ohio banned porn.
I'm pretty sure
bro,
they did.
I think there's like a
Gabe,
freedom
am I
of
wrong?
expression rule.
Am I wrong, Gabe? Didn't they ban porn?
Why are you asking me if I would know?
Because you're a well-versed guy on the news. You're smart.
Because you choke the turkey 4 times a week.
Hey, let's
Not
go
in
to Twitter.
Ohio.
Yeah, bro, like fucking how are Ohio people getting off right now?
I'm gonna look up Ohio on Twitter and see what's trending there.
Nudie magazines.
Yeah.
That's what's trending, nudie magazines.
What the hell? What is
Bro,
this?
just ask LeBron, Steph
He said,
Curry,
"What
or
the
Machine
hell?
Gun
What
Kelly
is this?"
if they banned porn in fucking Ohio.
Yeah, man.
The first thing that came up on Twitter when I searched Ohio
Can we go
was
get horchata?
Later. Not
the first thing I saw when I looked up Ohio was a tweet that said, "Just wrote another prayer. This one is a BDSM prayer with a high heel emoji and a water splash or like a squirt emoji, and then it says." Lady Boss Leather Whip Pleasures Never Ending with the skull and crossbones flag.
Oh,
We're
time.
going Ohio.
I don't know why that's the first thing that comes up when I search Ohio on Twitter, but yeah.
Huh.
Jeez.
Maybe you look up Ohio
porn.
banned. Ohio.
I don't want to look up in my search history Ohio
Do it,
porn.
Ohio-
do it. It's
Ohio.
news.
No. Ohio bans porn.
Yeah, Ohio ban. Maybe that'll work.
Or Ohio porn ban.
Your internship's gonna fall through the cracks because you searched Ohio ban on Twitter.
One of the first things that comes up is this guy who's a Tom Brady fan account that says neighbors must be blasting porn, and then someone responds, "I hope it's Japanese midget porn." Yeah, there's
Have you
nothing
guys-
here about Ohio banning.
Have you guys seen how Cuba gets internet? It's actually really funny.
Wait,
Oh, do tell.
They just download like a terabyte of information and then share that like 1 terabyte file with like the rest of their community.
Actually,
Yeah, dude, that's Cuban internet.
they share a terabyte. All of Cuba.
How
Bro,
the fuck?
Yeah,
Their
something
Wi-Fi's
like that.
trash, bro.
Bro,
No
they just
wonder
don't have
they're
internet
gay.
because it's banned by the Cuban regime or whatever.
Yeah, but they make a mean cigar.
Bro, and the fucking like guy who like runs the whole operation, like the kingpin of it, is just some college student. Or not a college student, but he's a college age kid who's making just millions of dollars just downloading shit on the internet and sending it to Cuba.
I feel like
Dude, imagine
I
having
feel like
a
that's
Bitcoin
illegal.
farm.
It is illegal. He's just not in Cuba while he's doing it, so he can't get arrested.
That kind of reminds me of the thing that happened with like the oil crisis. That the reason why like there was an oil shortage is because someone sent an email to like the main oil pipeline like I guess like their, I don't know, whatever their email is for the company. Then a guy like opened up the email and it said like your account's been hacked, and they clicked on the email and it was basically just a phishing link. So then they got access to the entire thing and then shut down all oil like I don't know, distribution in the entire country.
Jeez.
Just because someone emailed them and like they just clicked on the link in the thing, which is crazy. Some people were making memes about it. I low-key thought this was true because I saw a bunch of different sources saying this, but it
Thanks,
was like
Joe Biden.
no, tons of people are unironically saying that too. But no, one
Bro,
of the,
did you hear about like the putting gasoline in plastic containers?
dude, I saw it. The gas station by my house ran out of gas completely. It was closed today.
Dude, people need to stop panic buying gas. Like,
Dude, they're putting it in containers, and I'm supposed to get to Slow tomorrow. I don't think I'm going to be able to fill my tank, bro.
It's expensive now. I went to a place. One of the only places that was open was $4.30 per gallon, I think.
geez, man.
Am I going to be able to put gas in my car tomorrow? Like, are people actually panic buying it to the point where I'm not going to be able to get back to Slow?
Yeah,
no,
dude,
there
like,
will be
with the
gas.
whole
It's just super
toilet paper.
expensive.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. But honestly, like, yeah, 2 of the stations by my house were literally just closed all day. And I'm supposed to be working on both my vehicles, and I don't want to have 0 gas.
Dude, fuck. Now I'm actually kind of stressing, like, about filling my
Nah,
tank
you're
tomorrow.
gonna be fine. It's just gonna be a little.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Damage to
hella
the pocketbook.
expensive.
I'm not saying 5 a gallon should be fine there.
Yeah. Bro,
Dude.
that's insane. So what do you, like, so a pipe broke or something? Like, what caused the gas shortage?
Well,
Yeah.
no, they just stopped it so it couldn't be distributed. Like the people hacked into it, and then it couldn't be like sent around to the entire country.
Yeah,
And
and they want like a $50 million ransom from like the U.S., don't they?
something
Or-
like that. Yeah, I think they got access to it again, or at least the West Coast part. I think that East Coast is still like, I don't know. I think there's like a blockade
Royally
on like
fucked.
the shipment of the oil. And there were a bunch of like fake like news posts on Twitter and Instagram and TikTok about the phishing link that they got sent was just like a this like bikini pic of like a Dallas Cowboys cheerleader, and then like under it says for more pictures click here. And then they clicked on it and a bunch of people like believed it. They like photoshopped it was like a fake New York Times like article.
Wow.
So many people were like, "Oh my god, this is disgusting. Men are so horny that they're like literally ruining the economy and how things in this country run."
Bro, fuck.
But yeah, long story short, your gas is gonna be pretty expensive, but it's still
Gas.
Yeah.
It takes a whole like tank of gas to get up to Slow too. That's annoying.
yeah. No, my plug was posting on his Snapchat of him with bags of gas.
Shut up.
Shut the fuck up, Gabe.
$50.
I was like, where is he going with this? I was like,
$50 an
"Dude,
eighth of
eighth
diesel.
of gas."
An eighth
Dude,
of
I knew
diesel.
Gabe was capping as soon as he casually said my plug.
Yeah.
Plug for what, Gabe? Plug for what?
I've been your plug.
In my head, I'm like,
Yeah,
I was like,
I'm the least likely out of all of us to have a plug.
Facts.
yeah.
bro, I'd say I'm the least like I was the plug in high school.
Yeah, true. I plugged Gabe, Randall. Have you plugged me before?
Yeah.
Yeah, Randall's plugged me.
That kind of sounds sus.
I plugged. Oh shit! Not like that.
Not like that.
Not like that.
Yeah, Randall was plugging Kevin.
Yeah, well, not after I plugged you, Gabe. You don't-
Okay.
You
Yeah.
got plugged first.
You're the
Little-
one who was
little
counting about
human
saying, like,
centipede
call that
action.
plug, Gabe.
No, I'm just moving this.
Yeah, imagine if that's what plugs were, like people who just casually had like gay
What?
prostitutes.
Are they
Be like,
working?
oh yeah, my plug's coming over, and it's just a big buff like Latino man named Bruno who just rails you.
Not Bruno.
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 Bro,
Bro, my friend had I really just say brew after that. Fuck. My friend had a pug named Bruno, and I can never look at that the same way again.
Why? Because now when you
The
look
pug
at
is now the buff Latino.
the buff
man.
Latino gay prostitute.
Bro, no,
Have
because
you
I'm
guys seen the
telling you.
movie Bruno?
No.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Randall knows. Gabe, look it up. This is actually kind of hilarious with like how fitting this is. This dude, the movie. Just look up a picture.
I'm looking this up. Randall, you good? You sound like you're.
Dude, like
dying.
it's insane how close this is. Like you must have seen this because
What
this
is
is
No,
this
it's like
picture?
bro. It's like on the money.
Oh,
like,
it's
now
Sacha
you-
Baron Cohen. It's Bruno with the 2 dots over the U, and then he's got
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
he's got yellow like overalls, but they're like they're like thong overalls.
Yeah.
And then he has this yellow fedora, and he's biting his lip. Oh my god!
Probably.
Yeah.
What is this movie
You need to
about?
watch the movie.
Watch the movie.
Blacklisted
Bro,
after
everybody
crashing a
watch the
runway presentation, a flamboyant Austrian fashionista travels to the United States where he hopes to launch a celebrity interview show. In his quest for superstardom, Bruno sparks one outrageous situation after another, pushing the boundaries of decorum to the breaking point. I need to see this, dude.
Yes, you do.
Harrison
Bro.
Ford is in this? Elton John? Bono? Dude. Why are all of these people in this movie?
You need to watch the movie, Gabe.
Bro, you've seen that. You've had that happen before, right? Where you watch a movie and it's like kind of like you think it's not that big of a movie. You're like, why is there so much star power in this movie? You're like,
Why is Snoop Dogg and Bruno?
bro, Snoop Dogg's.
You need to watch.
Bro, Snoop Dogg's in everything. Snoop Dogg was in Turbo.
Was he in Sausage
Yeah,
Party?
he was in Turbo.
Yeah.
You remember Sausage Party?
I
Like
do remember
the anime?
Sausage Party.
That was a fucking
That was
weird
fucking.
movie.
Hey,
that was kind of
Bruno.
funny though.
Yeah.
Your ass is looking. I can't do a Snoop Dogg impression.
Hey,
My voice can't go
Bruno.
that deep.
No, absolutely.
Oh,
Kevin, why do I feel like you can low-key do a good like Snoop Dogg impression?
I don't know. I'm kind of beamed out right now. I'm not thinking hard.
Bro,
I'm not thinking hard.
bro,
Like-
if you're being down, you should be great at this.
It was a long day, Gabe.
Hey, Bruno. No, I can't do it. You have to do the soft voice. But I can't do it. My voice isn't like.
Bro,
Yeah.
I can't do it, dude.
I wish I could do a Snoop Dogg impression.
That'd be very
1,
impressive.
2, 3 into the foe. No. No.
No.
No.
Bro, I want to like, Gabe, can you like give me a clip of that file after the podcast? Like that clip of that just piece of audio right there after the podcast because I'm making that your new text tone.
No. That.
1, 2, 3.
3 into the foe.
Oh, man.
Dude, you know what the best rap song of the 2000s is?
What's that?
The Reese's Cups. The Reese's Puffs.
R-E-double-E.
R double D R to the R
What
double
in
E
the
to
fuck? R
R
to the E.
double C S.
What?
Yes.
R to the
What
E.
are you guys saying?
Wait. R double E S E S yes.
Yes.
P to the U
R
double
double E
F S yes. There we go.
FS.
R-double-E-S. Yes.
P to the U double
Double
F S yes. That's what I said, Randall. Gosh.
E to the U double F S. Yes.
Oh.
Reese's
You
Puffs.
first?
Reese's Puffs. R-E.
You remember the like
R-double-E
Cuckoo for
S.
Cocoa Puffs commercial where it was like the fucking
Dude, the
bird?
crackhead? Yeah. Oh, damn. Now I want Cocoa.
Cuckoo
Bro,
for
that
Cocoa
bird-
Puffs.
Wait, no.
Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
What are the other, like, only chocolate, like, ball cereal?
Ball cereal?
Yeah,
I'd say
the mark-
Deontay. That's a good chocolate
Fruity
balls.
Pebbles.
Or Cocoa Pebbles was fire.
Yeah, but that's not, like, the...
That's not-
no.
Cocoa
Maybe-
Pebbles
Bro,
is not balls.
those cereals were so good as a kid, but I can't eat them. Like,
Dude, I
Oh,
could still
Kevin,
power down. Like,
The light
Cocoa
skin
Puff
balls.
Will always slap.
yeah.
The light
always.
skin
Cocoa
balls are
Pebbles,
the
Rice
Captain
Krispies.
Crunch peanut butter.
Oh, dude, any Captain Crunch. Oh, my God. Put
Okay.
it
bro,
in-
how
Did
would
you-
the commercials
did
though
you ever
push
eat-
that they were part of a balanced breakfast?
Yeah.
Okay.
They would put
Did
milk.
you ever eat Cookie Crisp as a kid?
Oh, my
That's
God.
just straight
you're
up
Where it
right.
was a
cookies.
little bowl.
Yeah,
it was basically
just
a
straight
bowl of like
cookies.
little.
Bro, it was
cookies
basically just
for
a bowl of Chips Ahoy.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's just
I think it was made by Chips Ahoy, dude.
Fucking
That shit's
Remember
so
the
good.
Oreo version where it was just little
The
Oreo
Oreo.
cookies? You put in a bowl
Yeah.
of poured milk in there.
Jeez,
They have,
man,
like,
why does
Eggo
this all
cereal
sound
now,
so
dude.
good right now? Oh yeah, the Eggo cereal. They had like maple syrup. God,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
I swear, dude.
The
Are
little-
there
the
any
little
stores
toast.
open right now?
The little
I don't-
Stores
toast.
open right now?
The
I
little
don't
toast
think
ones,
so.
right?
If we got any open by midnight, we gotta hit a fucking store.
I
Dude, what
tried
else?
looking for the Eggo cereal last time I went to
Yeah.
Vaughn's, and last
You
time I
know
went
what
to
else
Ralph's, and I couldn't find it.
No.
Captain Crunch always hit.
Always, yeah.
Always
Dude,
hit.
I'm
It
just
never
gonna
got
get, like,
soggy. Never.
Wait, do you guys
It
remember the
did.
Trix yogurt?
Trix yogurt. Oh yeah, dude, that
Or Go-Gurt.
Come on.
rainbow. Yeah.
Bro, that shit was like radioactive, dude.
Facts.
Okay, did like your parents or grandparents ever put like Go-Gurts in the
The freezer?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And they-
yeah.
Yeah.
Dude,
When you like cut the top
Yeah.
off and you like have to like slide it out or
it's like
break
it's
it,
like a Otter Pop.
yeah.
But it's
Bro,
yogurt.
those
And
would
it's so
hit in
thick,
summer. Those would hit in summer. Like you'd hang out at like a pool or something, and like someone bust out the frozen
Yeah,
Go-Gurt.
fancy.
It's
Yeah.
like,
so
oh
true.
yeah.
Oh god.
The
What
days.
what a life.
The
Y'all making me
days.
feel nostalgic over these.
I went to Costco the other day with my dad, and I felt it was necessary to get the 40-piece variety pack of the Nestle ice cream products. So I
Oh
have
my god.
16 ice cream sandwiches, a fuck ton of drumsticks, and then like cookie dipped bars. Man, I'm not gonna be eating healthy for months.
bro, you know who I feel bad for?
Who's that?
The kids whose parents made them eat all the organic food as a kid. Because like, imagine not being able to relate to like remembering all these foods.
Facts.
Yeah.
Painful.
Dude, you know what
Like,
they have now? They have Uncrustables filled with Nutella.
I've seen
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
My
They had 'em-
god.
They had them at the student market last year at ASU.
Yeah.
Oh,
You guys ever have grips as a kid? Like the tiny either cookies or Cheez-Its?
I
but
did.
yeah, those things were awesome with like a little tear off bag. I just
It was
dumped,
the
like piles of those. in my mouth.
yeah, it was
I
like
don't
the
know about
hexagonal-
grips.
Yeah.
You could grip me.
Whoa.
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 Hey,
It
Les.
came in like like that corn nut bag.
Yeah. Oh, dude, now I miss corn nuts.
Dude,
Corn
you know
nuts
what
are
Carter
fire.
and I got a
Oh,
few days?
and the barbecue ones. Oh,
You know
Wait,
what
did they
Carter and I
ever
got
have
a few
spicy
weeks
ones?
ago, Gabe?
What?
flaming
Oh.
hot one.
No,
Oh,
no,
we
we
had
had
this
the chili
fucking
lime.
croissant DiGiorno pizza.
DiGiorno.
DiGiorno?
DiGiorno, baby.
DiGiorno.
We had this croissant
Okay, I'm
DiGiorno
getting at
pizza,
least
and it
the
was
corn
so
nuts
heat.
today. At least the corn
I've heard
nuts.
of those. Dude, they're turning anything into food. They're like, let's get completely opposite like things you can
I want
eat, and we're gonna put
dirt-flavored
them
yogurt.
together.
Wait, have you seen the guy who
Oh,
does
on
stunt
t-
food versus? Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
Have you seen the guy who does stunt food versus like real food? And he like gets butthurt whenever they do some sort of stunt food thing. He's like, stunt food, stunt food.
No, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Bro, it's so fucking funny. Like the guy just gets so butthurt over any like weird food thing like that.
Bro, Randall and I were just talking. They have the craziest flavored items on like Japanese chips and stuff. Like the Lay's in Japan, they have like actually like soda flavored chips. And like, what was the other one you were saying?
Oh, a crab flavored Pringles.
Yeah, they have like supreme pizza and then like pepperoni pizza Lay's. Like they're so oddly specific, and I'm so curious to try them. Like literally, I'm pretty sure there's a steak and potatoes one,
Oh,
and like that needs to somehow.
imagine
Yeah.
a garlic bread Pringles.
I
There probably
definitely
is.
want like on like my places to travel. I definitely want to go to Tokyo.
Yeah, dude, I actually have this guy on Snapchat. He used to be a plug, then he got expelled, and now he just sells like exotic snacks. I don't know if you guys have him on Snapchat also, but I'll show you his story after this. He literally has the craziest like Japanese Fanta and stuff, like the Fanta Premier, and it's like peach flavored. Like I've never seen this shit in my life, but it's so cool.
Yeah, it's always like it's always cool going into like Asian markets and stuff like
Yeah.
that, and like seeing all the like different flavored like chips and stuff. Oh,
Mm.
Dude,
Literally
they have,
right
they have
to
garlic
Psychic
bread
Beat.
Lays.
Yeah, this is Kearney Mesa. There is
Each
so
one?
it's so cool. I'm there every lunch just trying something new.
there's one in Mira Mesa too.
Nice. Yeah, dude, I literally had rolled ice cream for lunch today, and I was like, this is fucking
For
tight. Like I'm
lunch.
gonna yeah, for lunch. It was so sick.
Rolled ice cream for lunch.
Dude, I'm opening tomorrow. We got 9:30 this thing.
Damn.
It's
Oh
tight.
my
I love it.
God.
I love it.
Jeez.
I'm looking forward to lunch tomorrow.
Hey, wait, have you guys seen Sour Patch Kids cereal?
Yeah.
Yes.
Have you seen the Sour Patch Kids ice cream?
Oh yeah.
Okay, the Sour
I
Patch
only
Kids
see that
ice
stuff-
cream sounds normal, but Sour Patch Kids cereal?
Like sour milk doesn't sound
That's
like
straight
a
up.
match.
That's straight up candy
yeah.
for breakfast.
Bro, like all these other cereals.
That can't be
weren't,
healthy,
though.
man.
Facts. Nothing's healthy if you try hard enough.
Who's eating sour cereal?
Bro, like I like cinnamon toast crunch because like reminds me of French toast. Like what the Sour Patch Kids like that? You're right.
Sour blueberry
Oh
jam.
my god,
compatible.
dude, when I looked this up, I found on eBay there's a cereal called Booty O's that's made by the WWE.
Holy shit.
Oh shit! I remember that. I used to watch WWE as a kid.
Yo, Booty
And I remember-
O's?
Or do you guys remember on Cartoon Network like the Thumb Wrestling Federation or whatever?
Oh, where they put like the fucking masks on the thumbs.
and then like
Yeah.
thumb wrestle each other. It was like between TV shows.
Yeah.
It wasn't a TV show.
It was so funny.
My brother and I would always bet, like, I got the left one.
Yeah.
Oh, they had those at what is it, Burger King in the kids meal?
Exactly.
Yeah, you could get the thumbs, dude. I think I still have some of those in my garage,
Hey,
and
I
they had
have,
like
an
capes on them.
actual, like, wrestling match.
The
It's
only one of those I really remember is the one where one of the thumbs had a nightmare that he was in like the Arm Wrestling Federation and it was just his thumb getting attacked at arms.
Wait. What?
Yeah, if you think about it, your thumb is just like a mini arm. It's like the middle of
So
the
your
thumb,
thumb
is
is
like the
getting
elbow.
attacked by arms. Do the arms have hands?
No, it was like so like two arms like this, right? Like that they were arm wrestling and you kept seeing it go like down then down and it was like chasing it. It's hard to-
That's horrifying.
He's like, I had a nightmare.
Dude, kids TV channels used to be so lit when we were
They're
kids.
so
now-
ass now. Everyone's so annoying on TV.
Basically, like
It went downhill.
Our-
The Sardvark became.
What the fuck is JoJo Siwa? What's going on there?
I guess our like version of what we had on TV when we were kids is now on like YouTube.
Yeah.
It's that's basically what it is.
And a lot of them are on drugs. A lot of like the stars of our TV shows are fucked
On
up now.
drugs, yeah.
Like
Bella
not
Thorne.
even like normal.
It's
shit.
either
Ariana
on
Grande's
drugs or
doing
you
pretty
have
well.
Ariana Grande's doing great. Yeah, I saw her in concert in Vegas. That was sick as shit.
Yeah.
Dude,
What she like? It was like literally had a hole like in your ass or something.
No, it had a hole right here in the
That's-
leg. It had a hole right here in the
That's
leg.
right. Yeah, right there. And then all the seams were like busted.
Yeah.
Dude, my seams got so messed up. They're like the rubber ones, and I left it in the sun too long,
Oh,
and
jeez.
now it's all crusty and falling off.
Dude, I said fucking
Is there a way to repair the rubber seams?
clay.
Matt
Like
was
what?
just speaking at one word a minute right there. He's like,
There's web for clay.
fucking, let's, see.
And it's funny because it wasn't even lagging.
Matt has IRL lag.
Dude, I do, to be honest with you. I'll just have straight up brain farts where I'm just like sitting there.
You're a walking router that's constantly being DDoSed.
So, do we want to share to Gabe our experience with the runaway child?
Please,
Are we
dude.
still recording?
That was so
I
fucking
think so.
sus.
Yeah.
Yeah, what happened?
But yeah, go ahead and start us off, boys. Oh, yeah. So we were just rolling, or actually, we hadn't even driven at this point. We had stopped in the car and we were just hanging out there for a while, waiting to figure out a place to go. And then all of a sudden, we see this black BMW SUV just like slowly following someone, and we were just like, "What the hell?" So obviously we were concerned for the kid, and here I left my fucking keys over there. Just continue with the story.
Where did he leave off?
He said the car that was following this kid.
Oh yeah, there was a car following this kid, and we like pulled up next to the kid, and Kevin asked the kid if he was like okay, and when the kid responded, he sounded upset, like he sounded angry, like he sounded like he was like pissed off, so it kind of like freaked us out. Let's see. Yeah, it kind of like freaked us all out, so we drove up a little more and parked in front of like another car, and there were like people in it, or there was like a lady in it. And we watched the kid like turn the corner and the car followed. Wait, hold on. Sorry, I lost my train of thought.
Where are we at, Matt?
Oh,
Oh yeah, car followed. Yeah, so we roll up in front of this other car was a Subaru Crosstrek, and there was this guy like unloading bikes, and we had noticed that he jumped like in front of the other car, and he was like asking the dude, he's like, "Who are you? Like, what are you like following this kid?" Because he was also concerned, like just a scared parent. And so I asked again to the kid. I rolled down my window and I was like, "Hey man, are you safe?" And he's just like, "Yes, I'm fine." But like it just didn't sound like all right, honestly.
Yeah.
And so
Get out of the void rage, bro.
so he's like ends up like walking around this corner, and the other car just like drives away. And so I then turn around to the other guy and I'm like, "Hey, so like what the hell was that?" And he was like, "Oh, like," or yeah, he was freaking out and he was like, "Yeah, we were just being concerned, like thank you very much for doing that." Like the kid like we actually thought the same thing, like he was following the kid, and like we were asking him like, "Yo, who is that following you?" And he said it was his dad. And then then the dad was like he told the other dad that he was his father, and then afterwards the mom came by on an electric scooter, and she was like looking for both of them, and she was trying to follow the dad but somehow got lost. I don't even know, but she was freaking out. She was like, "Yeah, no, he was running away." And then the dad was like, "Oh, okay, yeah, he said he was just very fed up." And yeah, then we pointed the mom in the right direction. It was just a whole weird ordeal.
That sounds so sus. This just kid just
Yeah.
walking around and his dad's following him, like far behind. And,
Yeah, or no, he was like right next to him, like at door level, but like the kid was on the sidewalk and the dad was in the street, and he was just going really slow, like 2 miles an hour. And like the kid was wearing headphones and he had his hands in his sweatshirt pocket and he was wearing sweats, and he was just minding his own business, like pretending his dad wasn't there, but he was running away apparently.
But then you said there was like another car of people that were also trying to see what was going on.
Yeah, those people probably just lived there because the dad was just like unloading his trunk, and then he was like, "Yeah, I was just being a concerned parent. Like we didn't want to assume the worst, or they did assume the worst. And honestly, that's the kind of thing that can save people because we were really sussed out."
Yeah, that's kind of scary. Like seeing this kid getting followed by a car at a slow pace.
Yeah, dude, I was so baked. Also, it was so much to handle.
Oh my god. But yeah. Oh, I just got word that my grandma fell down the stairs. So I think I gotta go handle that.
Word. Yeah, we were
appar-
gonna go get into a car accident.
Yeah,
That's okay.
apparently she's standing back up, so I need to kick her back down again, and hopefully she stays down this time.
There we
It's
go.
all